All right, let's get started. Core Essentials. Before we move on to the technical part of this course, we're going to get a quick overview of what NATE does and is. NATE stands for North American Technician Excellence, and NATE was established to be a third-party and independent certification organization. Now, they work together with other major industry organizations to come up with standards and tests for which to certify HVAC technicians. They have 21 different exams to date that cover installation and services. They have paper and electronic tests available, and all tests must be proctored, and you can have those tests proctored at your local Johnstone Supply. Now, like any other test, you really need to prepare. I know there are some one-day NATE prep courses that are available. Now, these are good if you have taken the time over several weeks to study your NATE books and other resources available to you. But if you're just relying on the 1 8-hour cram course before NATE, your chances of passing the NATE exam are slim to none. Now, make sure that you get in the good study habits and set aside a time, several days a week, to prepare and study. And before your test, get plenty of sleep. Now, the test questions come from books that you can read, like the one that we're using in this course, presentations like we're doing now, and the tests are also based on experience that you've gained in the field. So you have to have the right combination of book knowledge and real life experience. Now, on test day, you can't bring in any cell phones or wireless devices, and you can only bring in a non-programmable calculator. If you're taking the test on paper, you'd have to provide your own pencils and make sure you have a good eraser. Of course, a photo ID, and your test fee must be paid prior to your taking the test, and make sure that you're on time, because once the test starts, you won't be able to gain entry. Now, to get your NATE certification, it doesn't matter what specialty test you take, everyone must pass the core exam. And then you can choose the specialty exam that you would like to get certified for. And because the service tests have more questions in them, and they also cover installation practices, you also get the installation certification as well. All of the tests are multiple choice with only one answer. The core and installation tests have 50 questions, and the service tests have 100. Now, for the core, the test format is closed book, 1.5-hour time limit with 50 questions. Your score will be pass or fail. You don't get a letter grade or a percentage or number grade. Now, if you take a look at that, it's 1 minute and 28 seconds per question for this exam. So you really need to know your stuff and have practiced your exams several times with some time limits. Now, this course has practice tests at the end of each week, and they're all set for 1.5 minutes per question to get you in that rhythm.